Okay, we just jumped up a huge muley buck and we're trying to get into the blind here in time to be able to potentially get a shot off. Nope, that's not him. Where is he? There! Well, we're heading back out here on multiplayer in order to hunt for some huge muley as well as giant elk out on Silver Ridge Peaks. And this time, we're going to be doing some multiplayer on a map that we haven't really hunted in a good while, but we're going to be starting over here, probably on the north end of the map, and work our way around. We'll just see kind of what happens as it goes by. Ooh, there's a good buck. We got a beautiful muley. Is there another one? That's a decent one, but this one's definitely... Oh my god, no, he didn't. Oh, they spooked him with the ATV. We gotta get on him, we gotta get on him. He's way up in the front. I mean, they just all of a sudden get light speed and vanish. Well, that'll do it right there. Yeah, that'll do it. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. You know what? Try and drive your ATV over here next time and see what happens. But this time we're gonna be in a stand, so whatever comes running past, ooh, let's just say it's gonna be a good time for us. Oh, there we go. We jumped up a real nice black bear. It's a nice male. And since we do happen to have the AR-308, I just lost it. It was right there, and all of a sudden it just disappeared. All right, we should be able to get eyes on it. There it is. I can't shoot through the trees. Messed it up. He's hit. He is hit for sure, but not very well. Might have gotten an intestine on that. Oh yeah, he's going down. He is going down. So there's a chance that that one shot got intestine, or there's a chance that the second shot got intestine. But either way, he was going down pretty quick, and we're about to find out. There's a chance we also might have gotten a save on that, and the first shot hit intestine, but the second shot hit lung just now. That was obviously a lung shot. Nope, we hit him 3 times. The first shot almost got him in the head. The second shot got him in the back hind quarter. So then we finished him off with a lung shot at 120 yards. 20.59 is a giant male black bear. Holy, is that thing huge. Couple of younger, somewhat decent pronghorn, but nothing overly worth getting excited about. All right, that one on the other hand is absolutely massive, and we're definitely going for a shot. Oh, don't cut back. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I think we messed up that shot. Whew. All right, so we got a decent bull out here at 150. Now, he's only at 3, but he's a real good 3. And he's kind of headed along the way that we want to go anyways. So, luckily for us, we should have the AR-300, which is what we just used for the black bear. So, we'll try and catch the heart. Obviously, didn't get it, but he will not be going far. Definitely got lung, and potentially double lung. All right, we got good blood here, and really good blood here. And there's our bull. It almost had to have been a double lung shot, right? Had to have been. We'll find out right now. Yes, it was a double lung shot. Perfect shot, just about 2 inches too high of the heart, and 309.51. So that's pretty close to a gold. I mean, for a 3, that's a good bull. Really good bull. Just lacking a little bit of mass. Oh, there's a good buck. We just jumped up a huge muley. I was trying to hit the record button and kind of lost sight of him, but there's the doe. No, that is not the doe. Yeah, if that's a doe, then I'd be very scared to see a buck. Holy, that thing is giant. That's a 270 plus muley, maybe 280s, maybe. But we got 2 shots this time, and I'd like to make at least one of them count. Oh, there's the doe I was looking for. All right, let's see which head. It's heading out to this opening here. There's a small opening on the top, but then after that, it gets into the thicket. So, hopefully we can see it in the opening. Is that him? Nope, 2 does. Another doe and another doe. I technically lost his track unless there's his track right there. Oh my god, there he is. Back of the neck shot. Oh, that's a freaking giant. Well, that's a good one too. We went for it. It had potential. It had a lot of potential. And we got him. Let's go. Oh my god, I can't believe we pulled off that shot. Holy. Running through the grass at 150 yards, and we connected because he just piled up right there. Holy. There's the other buck that we saw, and for some reason I thought he was bigger than that, but unbelievable turnout. There, that's the one I wanted. Got him a little bit too high, but then again, that might drop in there. It might. There goes the doe. There goes the doe. Looks like they cut to the right there. Well, maybe not, but either way, we got the giant. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There's where we shot the elk from before, and right here's where we just got our muley at. So let's go get him. I'm gonna say 282. Yeah, I think that's a 280 buck. I really do. Because at first I thought it was a 270 plus, and by the time I saw it and pulled up the binoculars, I didn't want to just take the shot instantly because it was so big. I wanted to make sure we had a nice opportunity for the best shot possible to bring him down with as least shots as possible. Let's see. There's our buck. We ran right past him. There he is. Holy, is that a buck? 283 gold. And our shot was 113 yards running through the freaking grass, and we connected on a lung shot there, quartering away. Oh my god, is that a sweet buck? 280 plus. Look at the stickers on that thing. Whew. Oh, we got a huge bison on the run here. And we're gonna see if we can't pull off a shot. Seemed like a good, ooh, that second one was money because he's going down almost instantly there. We could try and pull off another one here as they're going up the hill. That's a good one there. Did you see that? No way. Ain't no way we just dropped him on the run when he turned. I mean, it almost had to have been a neck shot, right? What's weird is I was holding for the heart, but then he turned. And so I guess that's the only thing we really could have hit is potentially the heart. All I know is he just piled right up. I don't even know where he went. Did he go down the hill or something? Yeah, he did. He rolled right down the hill. Right down the hill all the way to here. It was a spine shot. 150 yards. Dropped him on the spot. So a pretty cool bonus there. And then we smoked this one twice, which the second shot may have actually got hurt. Because even with 2 double lung shots, typically they go a long ways. And in this case here, he didn't go hardly anywhere. Look at, right there he is. Right there he is. And our shot was a lung liver for the first shot. Oh, we hit stomach too. Stomach, lung, and liver. We did the same thing twice in a row, dude. stomach, lung, liver, and stomach, lung, liver. Technically, liver, stomach, lung, liver, stomach, lung. 174 yards, 177 yards. Both the exact same shot. One was slightly further back, but the exact same shot placement on this thing. And a 180.4, almost a diamond bison. When I seen him running and I saw those horns, I knew he was an absolute monster. So that's why we took the shot. And sure enough, he was, because he just missed being a diamond by 3 points. Ooh, if you look right out there, there is a monster bighorn. There he is. That thing is huge. We're gonna have to take the shot quick though, because we got somebody right behind us here. And hopefully we'll be able to see him. Don't necessarily want to take the shot in the grass, but we're gonna have to. Drilled him. Drilled him. He's already going down. Yes. All right, he just piled up right there. Well, let's go get our monster ram. Yeah, that was a quick one. But we had no choice because there's another hunter right next to us here. And so we had to get on him quick. Look. There's someone spotting that one. Ooh, I was going to say, is that an albino? Looks like it was not a good shot though. I almost kind of want to back him up a little bit and take a follow-up shot to see if we could help get this thing. All right, I see our ram down right here. Let's take a look at him. That should be a good one. 167 gold, 167.85, and our shot was a 326-yard perfect lung shot going straight for the heart. That's a good one. I thought he would be like closer to 175, 180, but still a huge ram and definitely not about to pass that up. Holy, I thought that last one was big, but this thing has a minimum estimate of 173. That thing is a giant, and this time we're gonna be able to take the shot from way up high down here and down below us. It's actually a dark gray colored one, but I'd say we just smoked him because he's already going down. Oh my god, what a shot. However, there's also another big one up in the front, that one there. Oh my god, it had potential. It had some potential, but not enough apparently. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes. It's another hit. Well, we got 2 hits into him. Luckily, he's not going to be the biggest one anyways, but hopefully that second shot helps bring him down. Because if he does, then we just doubled up on Monster Bighorn. Oh, what do we got over there now? Oh, another monster. Absolute beast of a bighorn. Oh my god, that thing is huge. Oh, I would say we should have smoked him, but we didn't. Yeah, because the first one's laying right here. This is the biggest one of them all, a 170 plus. Let's see if we broke the 180 mark. 181, we did it. 181.27 gold. And our shot was a double lung shot there at 268 yards. Hit dead center, perfect lung. In fact, we got double lung. I actually thought the vitals were a little bit lower on these, but the reality is it looks like they're pretty centered. And we're gonna pull off a ton of cash as well at 1,200 cash. Let's take a look at the double curls on this thing. This is by far our biggest ram so far. So we might not get a bigger one, and I'm all right with that. I was just saying, I kind of miss seeing mountain lions perched up here watching for bighorn and turkey and whatnot. And sure enough, there lies one at 350 yards away. Whew, that's gonna be a tough shot. Mainly because of the fact that it's actually kind of facing towards us instead of broadside. But we're gonna go for it. If I can figure out how to lay down, there we go. And there he is. Oh my, we did it. No way. What a shot. I mean, that thing was absolutely perfect. And it was a long ways away. We're gonna mark that, tell you what, and we're gonna go find that thing very shortly after here. Very shortly after. Whew. Wow. Yep, was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. Not even the slightest bit. Okay, so we shot that second big one down here. He was running right around here. We hit him. Yep, there's some blood there. No organs hit, but then did we hit him again? Nope. Looks like that was the only hit we made on him that I can see here so far. So I don't think this one's gonna go down. Yeah, I don't think. But then again, I could be wrong. Because yeah, we're not seeing any more pressure drop here. Sticking at 75. So we're gonna go check out this one and see what happened with this one now. I believe, yeah, right there. Unless we did hit it again. Oh my God. Our second shot connected at over 300 yards on this ram. That's what happened. Our second shot connected at 341 yards on the run. 167, so not that big of a ram, but still another good one. Of course, the biggest of these three here, is the one that we didn't get, I don't think. Blood there, then blood there. 50%, then blood here, 25%. And there he is. Right over there. Oh my God, it was the biggest one of all time. And our shot was a little too far forward. Oh. He was 333 yards. We were holding for center. I should have been holding for the heart, and that would have been an incredible shot. Oh my God, that's our biggest one yet. Almost 185. Wow. Second shot we took on the run. Missed him by a mile. Okay, we just jumped up a huge muley buck, and we're trying to get into the blind here in time to be able to potentially get a shot off. Nope, that's not him. Where is he? There. Got him. Yes. Holy, that was pretty cool, actually. Normally you you're not able to get into a blind like this in time to get off a shot. You're not able to get into a blind like this while they're running in order to get off a shot before they potentially disappear. But in this case here, it just worked out. Now we got a pronghorn, a freaking giant pronghorn. With one shot left, and we hit it super far back, but might have gotten liver because he's already going down. I can't even get a follow-up shot. That might have been a liver shot. It had to have been. Unbelievable. Back-to-back, doubling up on bucks from a tower stand. One was a giant muley buck, and the other was a huge pronghorn antelope. On bucks. That's what we just did right there. From a tower stand on the run. Now I'm most curious about this pronghorn. Depending on whether or not we connected on a good shot. Let's see. The blood looks decent. Oh my God, no way. You guys, we connected. We connected. I honestly never would have thought that we connected on that shot. I thought we were gonna hit too far back, but we must have gotten liver. We honestly must have gotten liver, and this thing's huge too. It's gonna be a 98 gold. Holy, that thing's a monster. Needs to be 108 to be diamond, but still, anything above 90 is huge for a pronghorn. He weighed 127 pounds. Our shot did hit intestine, but somehow it missed the liver. I want to clarify to you guys how rare this occurrence is right here. The lung is on the left side. The liver is on the left side. Then comes the intestine. Somehow we missed the lung and the liver, but hit the intestine, and it went through to catch the lung on the other side, just barely enough to connect. That right there, the rarity of that shot is so unlikely that in all the years I played Call of the Wild, I've never made a shot like that. It's never happened. It's hardly even physically possible. The only thing that should be possible is to catch the liver. But somehow it didn't touch the liver, and it just grazed the very back portion of the opposite side of that lung there. The opposite side of that lung. That is basically a miracle shot on this pronghorn buck. Wow. And because of that, it helped us double up on these bucks. I mean, I knew instantly. The moment we took that final shot, I knew it was far back. I mean, I knew it was going to slow him down, but also there was a lot of pressure knowing that we had one bullet left in our rifle. So we needed to make that count. And even though we sort of did, we also sort of didn't. We just got extremely lucky that it was able to register as a lung shot and somehow connect on that lung. Somehow. I still am a little bit shocked at the fact that it hit lung, but somehow it did. Somehow. All right, now we got to go over here and see if we can't track down our giant muley. Oh, there goes one there, as a matter of fact, another one. So we took the shot on him over here, and I thought we made a good shot, but we might have hit a little further back, or technically a little tiny bit too far forward. So we went for a follow-up shot, and the percentage was dropping very rapidly. Whether or not that follow-up shot connected, I don't know if the follow-up shot connected or the first one did. That is the one thing that I do not know. But what I do know is the fact that one of those shots most definitely connected. And also apparently the tracks decided to disappear. Nobody's been over here, so there shouldn't be any reason why our buck wouldn't be laying there. But what do we got here now? Another one? Another one, another one, another one. Yeah. Turkey tracks. There's his track. We got his track. Oh my god. That first shot did connect. No way. That means the second shot right there, the second shot hit. The second shot was a non-vital hit. So the first shot was lung, the second shot hit intestine, and this buck didn't go 25 yards. That's actually even more impressive, the fact that we got 2 vital hits into this thing. Ooh, that's a wide buck. It's gonna be a 245 gold. All right, let's take a look at our shot now at 150 yards on the run. I thought we hit him too far back, but the reality is we smoked that thing with that shot. I mean, absolutely money. Straight liver, just caught intestine, but it was going for dead center lung, right towards the heart. And it would have exited in the back shoulder, hitting the opposite lung as well as the opposite liver, and potentially even the heart. Nonetheless, that was one incredible double. And there he is. Pretty sweet. A double buck from out of a blind. Holy, there's another incredible muley out there. But this one is a super wide buck, and he's got some awesome forks on him. I can't tell how far he is though. According to this, he's 380. According to that, he's between 340 and 450. But then if I go like this, he's 220. So obviously he's more than 250. But there's a lot of deer out there. A lot of deer out there. I could slide over a little bit more, but not a lot. Because if we go too far over, we're not going to be able to see him anymore because of all these trees. Unless... I don't want to wait too long when we could have just taken him. Ooh, there's an opening. There's a good opening right there. Yep, that's the one that we want. And it's looking like 380. So what I'm thinking is high lung. That is an incredible buck. Oh my god, that should have almost been a hard shot. I'm not seeing him drop. I'm not seeing him drop. But then again, he was pretty close to 400 yards, so I just would have liked to seen at least a little bit of drop before he ran off of auto render. Just a little smidgen. All right, guys. Well, we got a long ways to go to look for blood, but all we can do is keep our hopes up right now. What I was gonna say is I'm not super confident that that shot did what it needed to do, but I'm very confident that we held exactly where I would have wanted to have on him. Oh, mountain lion, mountain lion, mountain lion. Oh, just like that. That should have been laying there. That thing should have been laying there from a heart shot. Except the difference there is I saw the percentage drop and I don't think he went anywhere pretty much. In fact, he should be laying right there somewhere. Whereas this buck absolutely bolted and nothing even happened with the percentage. Not even a little bit. All right, let's see if we can't find this mountain lion here real quick. Tracks, there's a nice vital hit. Yep. And then, which way did it go? Blood there, and one speck of blood. A little more blood there. And there he is. He's already down. Yeah, for a mountain lion to not go that far, it had to have been a double lung shot. Maybe even potentially hard. Perfect double lung right over the top of the heart at 170 yards. Just incredible shot. And it's going to be a gold as well at 36.34. A nice gold there, coming in at 1,485 cash for that one big mountain lion. Very cool. Now, if only we can get lucky enough over here on this buck to be able to find it that fast too, that'd be incredible. I think this buck here has a potential of scoring all the way up to 280. With the rack that I saw, it seemed like it'd be a 270 rack. For sure 250 plus, but it's really hard to tell. And I thought he ran up over this hill here. I really did, but at this point, he could technically be anywhere. Oh, not even close. He's way further than I thought. Way further. Yeah, still 150 yards to go before we even might see some blood. All right, he should be right down here. There. Oh my God, we connected on a lung shot. But it's saying very low, which obviously it means it didn't get much penetration. Not much penetration? Why is it laying right here? Why is this incredible buck laying right here? A 390 yard shot, a 280.27 gold. I figured that might be a 280 plus buck. I figured by that rack, he had potential at being a 280 plus buck. And that is what he was. Man, I was a little worried about that shot, but the reality of the situation is that shot couldn't have been much more perfectly placed than where it was. Right there. Dead center lung shot at 400 yards. And a sweet rack at that. This is my biggest fear right here, and the fact is that there's an ATV. Oh, he was coming right down the road. He was coming right down the road. And all of a sudden he turned. That is a 280 plus rack. Oh my God. Remember, 450 is the absolute cutoff for this buck. What I was trying to do is just slide over more left rather than getting further away. We don't need to be any further. We got him plenty far here. 440 is more than good enough. But right there is going to be our spot. Right there. Oh, we're standing up too. Are you kidding me? Holy, that's a far shot. And what a buck indeed. What a buck indeed. Can we crouch? Not really. Well, YOLO. Oh my God, it was a hit. The hit looked very, very promising. The only thing is, we hit him so far and so far back that I don't know if we would get the penetration to go through and get a vital hit at that distance. I don't know from that angle. I would say we hit liver to intestine, but the reality is from that angle, in real life, I would take that shot all day and be super happy with it. But I didn't really want to wait too long on the sway, and we went for the first shot. And I guess the good thing is that even if we got a non-vital hit, it will take it down. So therefore, if we get a non-vital hit, I'm gonna be just as happy as if we actually made a lung shot. I really am. Because it's not like it's a 300 plus. It's a 280. You can still see the estimate on the screen. That thing was so far that the estimate's still frozen on the screen right here. 250 to 312. So the most it really could have gotten to is 280, which is absolutely huge, but it's not 300 plus. I don't think it is. Well, I am seeing some hunting pressure here, but that's not really verifying anything for me. Because, for one, I don't even remember it being in that particular spot. But then again, it could be just because we were way over there that maybe this was the spot. And also, I would say that it would only potentially go down if we did in fact make some kind of a vital hit. Whether that be intestine or lung. Yeah, the 257 will hardly even take down a whitetail if you don't get a lung shot. So I find it very hard to believe. Uh-oh. Got a bear attacking us here. All right, we got bear tracks. Bear tracks. What happened is the guy just decided to change the time in the game. So therefore, it, of course, messed up our tracks. And we don't have any more tracks. That's pretty much what happened. But I don't remember it being in this specific location either. So I guess we'll run around and see if we can't get super lucky to run into it. Yeah, we literally can't tell at all by the shot. It was a 444 yard intestine shot. I'll take that. I will take that. A 279.91. That is the touching brow time buck. So one size up from this is the diamond rack. And this used to be a diamond before the wide ones showed up. Wow. That shot, height-wise, was perfect. We were just about 2 inches too far back. Otherwise, we would have been on liver. But like I said, from the angle, you're talking that is going to exit right through the upper shoulder on the other side. Right there. So either way, it was a great, great shot. Standing up at 440 yards. I mean, we basically hit a pie plate at that distance there. I will take that. I will gladly take that. And a sweet buck at that. So anyways, that's gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, you're talking 400 plus, standing up. That's a long ways. And a super, super tough shot.